ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं वादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। वर्ष नंबर 38। कश्चिन्नो वै विभ्रष्टा छिन्ना प्रमिव नश्यति अप्रतिष्ठो महाबाहो विमूढ़ा ब्रह्मणा पथि। I repeat one more time. कश्चिन्नो उभय भ्रष्टा छिन्ना प्रमिव नश्यति अप्रतिष्ठो महाबाहो विमूढ़ो ब्रह्मणा पथि. See the translation. Without any support, confused in the path leading to the Brahman, and thus fallen from both, does he not perish, O mighty arm, like a cloud? See the translation again. Without any support, confused in the path leading to the Brahman, and thus fallen from both, does he not perish, O mighty arm, like a broken cloud? The nature of the question has to be understood. In previous verse, Arjuna asked to the Sri Krishna, someone is trying to attain this yoga. That person has faith, but lack of effort or any other condition before achieve this goal, and he dies. What will happen to that seeker? This was the question in previous verse. Now, Arjuna is explaining what was he asking. The question is not so simple, which was asked by the Arjuna. It is very deep-rooted. Deep-rooted and philosophically and principally. Actually, what happens? Some people, I can say that most of people work for the world. We need education. We work for job. We work for money, for family. and for other things. We are focused. Our target is fixed. Our target is the world. So we are working for the worldly things. No confusion, no doubt. From the childhood till the death, no any confusion, no any doubt. We have been working and working. Keep working. Some people who has knowledge about the beyond this world, they think that there must be some other world also. It is not visible, but it exists. And we have to go there. After death, we must go there. So we have to prepare for that world also. And then religion begins. This is the concept of the religion. When we think after death, everything is not going to finish. Some essence of the life will go beyond the death. So I have to work. I must work for that word. So here two words are being used. One is here, and other is there. Ubhay means both. This world and that world. Before death and after death. Ubhay means both. So many people, most of people works for here. But some intelligent person, some people who have faith, they think after death, there must be some another world. They start working for that world, and this is the religion, dharma. Then we start doing some ritualistic work. I believe that there is heaven. I believe there is a hell. I believe there after death something is. Then I start work for that world. So we follow the scripture. Scripture would say, if you want to go heaven, do this yajna. If you want to achieve this after death, you must do this activity. Pilgrimage, chanting of the name, charity, the compassion. So we too. And we start doing. If I have interest in heaven, I would work for heaven. If I have interest for more than heaven, the higher look, then I would start working for that level. So here and there. We work particularly. That is why sometimes I do Mahamrityunjaya. I want this. So Mahamrityunjaya mantra can solve this problem. This mantra can give this virtue. So I do. And sometimes I want some other thing, and there is another procedure, and I follow, and I would get. So simple theory, both sides. The worldly side and the spiritually side. Both. Ubhay means both. This world and that world. Now question comes. The question of the Arjunas is, and this much Arjuna also understands. He knows that. He knows that what is the world and what is the after death. His question is about self-realization. Realization is not an action. It is an understanding. Samat Yoga here in Gita, in this chapter or Gita, when Sri Krishna says about yoga, its mean is realization. Samatvam yoga yuchyate. And realization is not an action. It is just an understanding. And any understanding will not give any sin, any virtue. Any understanding, any realization. First, understanding comes, then I act. After my action, there would be sin or virtue. So action means sin or virtue. Understanding has no sin and no virtue. So this yogi who is trying to get realization, this yogi, the seeker who is trying to get liberation, equanimity. So getting state of equanimity is not a sin, not a virtue. So 3 points we have to understand. The worldly activity, there is no any confusion. The spiritual activity, there also have no any confusion. We know if I have faith in the scriptures, Arjuna had faith in spiritual scriptures. The only question was, this person, this yogi who is striving for this yoga, and somehow he could not manage it. He could not achieve it, and body dies. What happens to them? The question is, because that person did not do any worldly activity. Other people were going job and he was meditating. Other person was enjoying the life. He was chanting the name of the God. So we say that the worldly enjoyment, and we are enjoying the worldly enjoyment, and that person, that yogi is meditating, concentrating, disciplined. So worldly happiness, he renounced. After death, according to spiritual, someone does the ritualistic activity, he would go to heaven, and that person did not do the also same, because he was practicing for yoga. He did not have any attachment to the heaven. So what will meet that person? Kaschin no vai vibrashta chinna brahmeva nishyati apratishto mahabahu vimudo brahmanapati. Brahmanapati, the path of the realization. He did not get. He did not realize and dies. So what will meet for that person? And he's giving an example like broken cloud. Cloud, the formation of the clouds, for what? Clouds are supposed to rain. The purpose of clouds is rain. If one part of the clouds becomes separate from the whole things, slowly it disappears in the sky. Same, Arjuna is asking, "Oh Sri Krishna, my doubt is, this person, this yogi who was doing this yoga, he did not do worldly activities. He did not do the spiritual, ritualistic activities after death, because he has not realized it. What will going to happen for that person?" This is the question. Now, next. एतन्मे संशयं कृष्ण क्षेतुम अर्हस्य शेषता तदन्या संशयस्यास्य चेता नहि उपपद्यते. I repeat, एतन्मे संशयं कृष्ण क्षेतुम अर्हस्य शेषतः तदन्या संशयस्यास्य चेता नहि उपपद्यते. See the translation. See, Arjuna says, "Oh Sri Krishna, you should totally eradicate this doubt of mine, for none other than yourself can be the dispeller of this doubt." See the translation again. "O Sri Krishna, please dispel this doubt of mine completely, for who other than yourself can do so?" This question was asked. Now he is praying, "Oh Lord Sri Krishna, give me answer." Krishna was listening. He was listening Arjuna. He was trying to understand the nature of the question. See, the real master does not reply the question. The real master replied the disciple. The real master does not have any interest in the question. Master has interest in the disciple. Questions can be changed. So question is not important. The disciple, the seeker is the important. So Sri Krishna was listening carefully and watching very deeply, penetrating the heart of the Arjuna. What was he going to ask him? Arjuna says, "Oh Krishna, this is my doubt. This is my question. And this question everyone has. This question does not belong just to the Arjuna. We all have such question. You may ask, you may not. But question is inside. What will going to happen if I will not achieve my target?" Sri Krishna, give me answer. Etan me sansayam Krishna, hetum marhasya sheshata. Completely. Because this question is not related to doing or not doing. This question is not related to the activity. Asking about activity and answering about activity is very easy. But this question is belong to the soul, consciousness. Same question and same method and same way, this same question was asked by Nachiketa to Yamaraj also in Kathopanishad. And same thing was happening there also. Yamaraj was trying to avoid. But Nachiketa said, no, you are the person who can reply this question. I'm not asking about the wealth. I'm not asking about the action. I'm not asking about the body. I'm asking more deeper. My question is related to the self. My question is related beyond the death. Anyone does not have any experience about that after death. Only you are the person. Same method here. Arjuna is asking, oh Krishna, you give me reply. There are so many rishis, Arjuna says. There are Bhishma, Dronacharya, Vyas, Vasishtha. There were so many rishis, like God, incarnation of the God. Arjuna says no. And Arjuna himself was so great rishi. He says, Krishna, only you can give me reply because you are the God. You are the God. Entire the universe, you know. You are omniscient. Omniscient. In your knowledge, there is a death. In your knowledge, there is a birth. In your knowledge, death comes and goes. Birth comes and goes. Your knowledge continues. There is no any other person whose knowledge is continue beyond the death. So, the definition of the God somewhere is given like this. The one who knows the death, utpattim cha vinasam cha bhutanam agatim gatim. Vetti vidyam avidyam cha savachyo bhagavaniti. This is the definition of the God. Means what? The God means who knows about birth and who knows about the death. The entire universe, whatever system we have, school, university, college, science, so many equipments, devices, but our knowledge is only from birth to the death. You can say history, not mythology. Some person takes birth and dies. Between this period, we have the knowledge about that person. So we know history. No one knows beyond the death. No one knows before the birth. There is no science, no method to penetrate beyond the death, to penetrate before the birth. Only God knows. Utpattim cha vinasam cha. Arjuna says, so Sri Krishna, you are the God. So only you have authority to know everything, how death happens, how birth takes place. Only you are. Other people have knowledge, but they have taken this knowledge from the scripture. Whatever scriptures say, and we just interpret it. But only God knows. So that is why Arjuna says, Krishna, etan me sansayam Krishna, chetum marasya sheshata, pradanya sansayasya. O Sri Krishna, I do not see anyone other than you who can reply my questions. You are the person. Your knowledge is beyond birth. Your knowledge is beyond death. You are omnipresent, omniscient. So that is why I have you. And this question is very problematic to me. So please answer it. Tadanya sansayasya cheta nayupapaddate. There is no other any person to give reply of this my question. So now this is the question which was asked by the Arjuna. The question is, I repeat, question is the seeker, the yogin who was striving for the realization, and unfortunately he did not succeed and dies. What happens to them? This is the question. Now see the reply. Sri Bhagavan Uvach. Parth naiveha namutra vinasastasya vidyate nahi kalyan krit kasyit durgatim tata gacchati. I repeat again. Parth naiveha namutra vinasastasya vidyate nahi kalyan krit kasyit durgatim tata gacchati. See the translation. Sri Krishna says to Arjuna, neither here in this world, nor there in that world, Arjuna, is there destruction for him, for no one who has done good ever comes to an evil end. See the translation again. Lord Sri Krishna says, Arjuna, neither here in this world, nor there in the next, is there destruction for him. No one who does good ever comes to an evil end. Now see the Sri Krishna, which way he is going to reply the question of Arjuna. When he was replying previously, he said, Arjuna, you are right. I agree with you. But now he speaks very, very directly. He says, Arjuna, you are completely, absolutely wrong. I am not agree with you at all. Because now Arjuna is ready to listen. Arjuna is accepting everything. He says, Arjuna, you are absolutely wrong. Now how? See the answer. Partha naiveha namutra vinasastasya vidyate. As you told, the seeker who was striving for this yoga and he lost in this world and another world as well. Sri Krishna says, no, Arjuna. Partha naiveha namutra vinasastasya vidyate. See and think carefully. The person who is striving, who is practicing for yoga, for that person, this world is also very very, very, very happily. How? This world can give joy the person who has discipline. Disciplined person can enjoy the world. Either you discipline yourself or a doctor will discipline to you. When someone practicing for yoga, what Lord Sri Krishna said? He says, Yukta ahara viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasu. What a method. He is not denying to enjoy the world. He says, enjoy the world. Enjoy the life. But how? Enjoy the life. Enjoy the life, you must be healthy. If you are sick, how you can enjoy the world? If we are disciplined, health will come. If you are disciplined, you are waking up in the morning, 4 or 3, and you are meditating. What's the problem? You are enjoying that state. If you are, Sri Krishna is saying, eat food. Ask your body, how much? Don't ask your tongue. Enjoy the food. If you want to enjoy the food, you must feel hunger. Hunger will make food tasty. Sri Krishna is saying, Yukta ahara viharasya. You're sleeping, you're eating, you're walking, you're talking. Everything should be there, but in control. He's not saying go to Himalaya. So if you are in this world and you are practicing for the yoga, then really you can enjoy this world. This world would be joyful for you if you are healthy, if you are fresh, you are without stress. Yukta ahar viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasu. So Sri Krishna is saying, Ubhayatra, iha in this world, amutra in that world. So this is for this world, that person who is practicing for yoga can enjoy this world. You are also enjoying the food. That person also enjoying the food. You are also enjoying the sleep. He is also better than sleep than you. So this world is joyful for that person. Now another world. Another word is like someone does yajna, sacrifice, chanting for heaven, and he would go. And this person who is just practicing for yoga, he would not do any wrong activity. He also will take bath in Ganges. He also chant the name of the God. He also would do the yajna. All good activities automatically will happen without any demanding, without any desire. So Sri Krishna says, Arjuna, for that person, this world is also good, and after that, this person will enjoy. So Lord is giving assurance. He is giving the guarantee. Vinasastasya vidya. Now he is giving a quote. Very rule of the universe. You can say rule of the universe. And rule says, Nahi kalyana krita kasyit durgatim tata gachat. He's giving a quote. And quote is like this. If someone does good, the evil does not meet. This is the rule of the universe. Like the tree will say, what kind of seed was sowed in this earth. The tree is proof about seed. No need to know about seed. The tree will tell you all story. You can understand very easily this is the mango tree. And you did not see who sowed the seed, what kind of seed was sowed, but now you can understand there must seed was of a mango. If someone does good, that person will not face evil. The rule of the universe, nahi kalyan krita kaschit durgatim tat gachati. Here Arjun was replied by Sri Krishna, and Sri Krishna here is addressing Arjun very, very typical word. In Gita, entire Gita, Lord Sri Krishna was addressed Arjun so many times, so many words. He addressed like Parth, Pandav, Kaunteya. He gave so many names. But only one time, he says Tat. Tat means very, very beloved one. Arjun, you are very, very, very beloved one. I respect your emotion. I respect your feeling. I respect your sentiment. But reality is you are absolutely wrong in this point. Now, next one. प्राप्य पुण्यकृताम लोका निशित्वा शाश्वती समः शुचीनाम श्रीमताम गेहे योग भ्रष्टो विजायत. One more time. प्राप्य पुण्यकृताम लोका निशित्वा शाश्वती समः शुचीनाम श्रीमताम गेहे योग भ्रष्टो विजायत. See the translation. Sri Krishna says, Arjun, he who has fallen away from yoga is born again in the house of the pure and prosperous after having attained to the world of good doers, deeds, and dwelt there for many long years. See the translation again. The fallen yogi, having attained to the world of the righteous and having lived there for countless years, is reborn in the house of the pious and prosperous. See the assurance of Sri Krishna. He's giving very much respect for such seeker. He says, without realization, he was trying and dies. So don't worry what will happen to them. I am giving guarantee they will go to divine lokas, punyakritam lokan. Punyakritam lokan, the loka, the state, which can be achieved only by so many punyas, so many virtues, austerity, charity, sacrifices, then these lokas can be achieved. If someone does charity, austerity, sacrifices, then these lokas can be achieved. Punya kritam loka, the state of divine happiness, like heaven. And higher than heaven, higher than that place, the ultimate, the highest loka is the Brahma loka. They can be achieved through the punya kritam. But Sri Krishna is saying that yogi supposed to go there. Punya kritam lokan. And another difference is, if someone does a particular punya, particular sacrifice, austerity, and he goes to heaven. And he was allowed to remain in the heaven for 100 years. Suppose he would allowed to live in the heaven for 100 years. When 100 years over, the Devadut will come and he would say, get out from here. You have lost your punya. You have lost your all good activities. So you have to depart from the here. He would not allow immediately. And you don't ask where I should go. It is your matter. I will not consider anything. You have to depart immediately. Ask the Brahma. He will take decision about your birth. But we are not responsible. My duty is, if you have punya, virtue, you live here. If you don't have, you just go away. They are bound. But this seeker is not bound. It is a free. He may live in the heaven or any other lokas. Shaswati Samaha, no count. Whenever he wants, he can live. Suchinam Srimatam Gehe. And when he wants, when he wants to go from that place, then God will manage for him a good birth. Good birth means Suchinam Srimatam Gehe. Two options are being given here. One is the family, pious family, and prosperous, the rich family. There are so many commentary, and there is written, if some seeker is with some attachment of the worldly objects, God will give birth in rich family. Rich family. And God will say, you go, live with rich family, enjoy the world, enjoy the object, but not for enjoyment, just to be detached. Not for attachment, realize the nature of the object and become detached from the object. If someone does not have any attachment to worldly objects, that person will get birth in pious family, the pure family, the family of the seekers. They will support each other. Now, next one. Athava yoginam kule bhavati dhimatam etaddi drulabhataram loke janma yadidrisham. See that one more time. Athava yoginam kule bhavati dhimatam etaddi drulabhataram loke janma yadidrisham. See the translation. Or he is born in a family of wise yogin, but such a birth in this world is rarer to get. See the translation again. Or he is born in a family of enlightened yogis, but this kind of birth is very difficult to have in this world? Sri Krishna is giving answer. Arjun, you are asking question about the great yogis. Even though they have not achieved the realization, but they are pure person. After death, they would enjoy different divine states. Whenever they want, they will not send by forcefully. Whenever they want, they can come to the world for finish their job. 3 options are for them. One is a good family. Everyone is a sadhak, seeker. Another is a rich family, just for enjoy the world and become detached from the world. And third one is, Sri Krishna says, third one is some difficult. Not only difficult, very difficult. Because if someone wants to take birth such family, he has to wait. He has to wait so long time, because such family is a rare family. Sri Krishna says, Yoginam meva kulam, the family of the yogis, pure yogi. So everyone was yogi. Everyone was trying to achieve their targets. Unfortunately, it did not happen. So they take birth in the world, and different parts they were playing. There may be mother, father, brother, sister, any form they were playing. The family is yogi. Everyone is yogi. They were completing their journey, which was incomplete in last previous birth. They started again, and they support each other. Times comes in our life, we need support. Bodily support is available. In family, one family member suffers, other members give support. Emotionally support, economically support, physically support. Every time support we are giving to our family members. This is our duty. This should be given. So every family does so way. But what kind yogin family? This yogin family, what does? They support each other. The journey of the spirituality, sometimes you can make mistake. Other person can make mistake. There are so many obstacles. And you need support. And they are fortunate if this support they get from their family, very immediate. Father will support, mother would support, son will support. I am with you. So everyone support each other. For an example, like family of the Vasisht, family of the Vyas, Atri, Gautam, they all were householders. They had family. There were father, mother, sister, son, grandson. And sometimes one person needs spiritual support, spiritual guidance, they were ready. I'm giving support to you, and you give support to me, like bodily support. I need money, you provide me. And when you need money, I provide you. Same, the yogin family is one who is ready to give support. Now, what happens today's life? The good family is one. The husband says to wife, you go wherever you want, but don't ask me. If you are doing whatever Gita class, chanting, wanting, do, but don't ask me. I'm going my way, you go your way. Yes, they are good. But you cannot say this is a family of yogin family. Rarest family. Sri Krishna says, etaddi dralavattaram loke janmyadi drisham. This kind birth is very, very rare. Very rare. Very difficult. The attachment of the mother with the son is obstacle. Any mother does not allow her son to become a monk. No. Even Shankaracharya's mother was not ready. So because of bodily attachments, the mother, the father, the other relatives, they will not allow. If someone becomes thief, okay for them. Murderers, okay for them. Politician, it's okay, good. But monk, no one wants. Very difficult. When one wants to become monk, the father is ready, mother is ready, and they would say, I am ready. Yes, you go ahead. I would give you full support. So Sri Krishna is saying, this is difficult, but it is also way. So three ways. One is pious family, another is a rich family, third one is the greatest rare thing, and that is the yogin family. But Arjun, that person will not perish. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashikritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishwaru Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayeta. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.